In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a workflow that can generate you unlimited product images using Google's Nano Banana. So, as always, you can follow along by downloading the templates from the description below, and let's get started. So, we're inside of N8N now, and this is the workflow that I'm going to be taking you through today. So, not the most complex workflow, and it's super simple to set up. How it works is we have an image of our model and then an image of our product. We then give it a small prompt and then we get our result here. So you can see we have our model and our product, and she is walking in a fashion show wearing the product. So you can add as many products and models as you want. All of this is managed within Airtable. So that is where we put our prompt in as well. So I'll head over to Airtable now and show you the Airtable base. So here we are. We have 3 tabs. In the first tab, on our generate tab, this is where all of the good stuff happens. So we can essentially click on the plus button and we can, when it loads, we can add a product in, and we can add a model in, and then we can write in a prompt, and then we can hit generate, and then when our image is generated, it will come into here. So in this new images view, everything is grouped by product. So every new product image for a certain product will be within a group. I'll show you an example of this just so it doesn't get confusing. So if we hit plus again, or actually we come to models and we type in test 1, and then we go to products and we type in test 1, and then we come back to the generator and we just put in the test 1 and the test 1 there, and then we go to new images. You can see that you can see what I mean by everything is separated by product. So when you get tons and tons of images in here, you can easily sort through it because everything will be grouped by product. So as you just saw there, it's really easy to add a new product or a new model. All you have to do is come into the model section for model, click plus, type in our model name, and then add our model image. So you can see here, that's the model that you could see in N8N. And then exactly the same for product. So you hit plus, and then you add a product image, give the product a name, and you're good to go. So let's do a few examples here, just so I can show you. So just for the purpose of this, we'll just delete those. We'll create a new one. Do this, and we'll enter our example model and our example product, and we'll just if I can type, we can literally be creative as possible with this, or as least creative if you want. It's completely up to you. You can prompt it with anything. You can keep it really simple, like something like studio lighting if you want like a more professional product image, or you can type in, like I've done here, model walking in a football stadium. So hopefully this is going to generate us a image of our model wearing our t-shirt walking in a football stadium. So if we go to new images and we give it a second, image has popped up here. So let's see what we have. Awesome, pretty cool. Lovely stuff. So you can see our model walking with our product wearing our product in a football stadium, exactly what we prompted it to do. So Really, really cool stuff. Super, super powerful. Nano Banana is really cool, and this automation is a really simple way that you can get started with it and create these really cool images. So, like, what you could even do, you could even be really creative with this, and it doesn't have to be a bit of clothing. It could be any sort of product, and it will generate you a really, really nice looking image with all of that sorted. So, like I said, simple. Come in here, add your model, add your product, come back into the generator, into the generate tab, add your product in here, your model in here, give it a little prompt. Or if you don't want to give it a prompt, it will still come out with just a simple image of your model and the product. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's jump back into NAN, and I'll give you a bit more of a detailed breakdown and show you how you can set this up for yourself. So what we want to do to get started with this workflow is we need to get our webhook URL. So if you just double click your webhook, click on production URL and just click this button or copy and paste it, and make sure your workflow is active. Come back to the Airtable base and click on automations here, and then you'll see a section on the right hand side that says webhook URL. For you, if you downloaded the templates from the description, this section here will be empty. All you want to do is just copy and paste that webhook URL straight into here and make sure that the automation is on. And then from there, we're going to want to get our FAL AI API. So if you head over to fal.ai, so FAL.ai, create an account, you should have something looking like this. And what you want to do is just deposit $5, $10 just to get started, so you can use these different APIs. FAL is a really awesome, really powerful tool. You can use tons of different APIs here, so I'll show you just before we get started with this. So you can use Kling, WAN, VO3, Nano Banana, tons and tons of different things all in one, all under one place. So really, really cool. But in this case, we're just going to be using Nano Banana. And all you need to do when you're here is just click on API keys. And once you've done that, hit add key, and then just create your key. Copy and paste this, and make a note of it, because when we click off of it, we're not going to be able to see this key again. Then what we're going to do is come to this HTTP module, click on this header auth section, create new credential, type in here authorization, and then in this value section here, this is important, we want to write key space. Usually it's bearer, but in FAL's case it is key, and then after we've typed key space, we just want to hit paste with our API key and hit save. So you can see here, credential successfully created. Maybe give it a name, FAL test. Cool. So that is done. Now you have your FAL API key set up. What you want to do after that is just come into this get status HTTP module and come back to the header auth and select the credential that you just made. Do the same with this get URL image one as well. So come into the header auth section, connect that up, and then for the Google Drive stuff, if you haven't already set your Google Drive up in NAN, what I'll do for you is I will link a video in the description which will explain step by step how you can set up your how you can set up your Google Drive in NAN. And then once you've done that, you just want to select your credential on both of these and make sure your Airtable base is connected, and you should be good to go. So as simple as that, really, really easy and quick to set up, and it's a very, very fun and useful tool. So yeah, I'll leave the video link to set up your Google Drive and connect that with NAN in the description. That will be the first link. So head over there, get that sorted, come back to this video, and then walk through the steps again. But yeah, that's all from me. Have fun with this automation. Let me know what images you create or how I can improve it. This actual workflow is a small section of something bigger that I'm going to be releasing shortly, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching the video, and have a great day.